after the success of the extremely punful exchange of jokes, we are now going to do an extremely offensive exchange of jokes. If you're easily offended, don't watch. We're going all out on this one. Alright, so I'll start off. I asked a Chinese girl for her number. She said, "Sex, sex, sex, free sex tonight." I said, "Wow." Then her friend said, "She means 666-3629.
You look like a before picture.
That's so rude. How do you blindfold a Chinese person?
Yeah.
Put floss over her eyes.
Oh, wow. The best part of you bread down your mother's legs. Thanks, Dad.
Do not be racist. Be like Mario. He's an Italian plumber who was made by the Japanese, speaks English, looks like a Mexican, jumps like a black man, and grabs coins like a Jew.
What the fuck? You will be utterly forgotten.
I know. This is a conversation between a man and a reporter. Reporter: "Excuse me, may I interview you?" Man says yes. Reporter asks for his name. Man responds with Abdul Razim. Reporter asks for his sex. Man says 3 to 5 times a week. Reporter says, no, I mean male, female. Yes, male, female, sometimes camel. Holy cow. Yes, cow, sheep, animals in general. But isn't that hostile? Yes, horse style, dog style, any style. Oh deer. No deer. Deer run too fast, hard to catch.
Bless your heart. Southern Cobra, you're a fucking retard.
A black Jewish boy runs home from school one day and asks his father, "Daddy, am I more Jewish or more black?" The dad replies, "Why do you want to know, son?" "Because a kid at school is selling a bike for 50 and I want to know if I should talk him down to 40 or just steal it."
Fuck. You're like the top piece of bread. Everybody touches you, but nobody wants you.
A black boy walks into the kitchen where his mother is baking and accidentally pulls the flour over onto his head. He turns to his mother and says, "Look, Mama, I'm a white boy." His mother smacks him and says, "Go tell your daddy what you just said." The boy finds his father and says, "Look, Daddy, I'm a white boy." His daddy bends him over and spanks him, stands the boy up and says, "Now, what do you have to say for yourself?" The boy replies, "I've only been a white boy for 5 minutes and I already hate black people."
Wow. Okay. You're old enough to remember when emojis were called hieroglyphics.
Yes! There is a black man, a white man, and a Mexican man on a plane that is too heavy to fly and they are about to crash. They each have to throw something off the plane to save them from crashing. The black man throws out his Jordan shoes and says, "We have too many in our country." The Mexican tosses out his lawnmower and says, "We have too many in our country." The white man puts his item down, grabs the Mexican, throws him out the window and says, "We have too many in our country."
Wow. Right, if I wanted to kill myself, I'd climb your ego and jump to your IQ.
What is a Mexican's favourite sport?
What?
Cross country.
It's better to let someone think you are an idiot than to open your mouth and prove it.
Yeah. Why does Beyonce sing to the left? Because black people have no rights.
Oh. Here we go. Wife, I look fat. Can you give me a compliment? Husband, you have perfect eyesight.
A black guy walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder and asks for a beer. The bartender brings the beer and notices the parrot on his shoulder and says, "Hey, that's really neat. Where did you get it?" The parrot responds, "In the jungle. There's millions of them."
It looks like your face caught on fire and someone tried to put it out with a hammer.
Alright. How do you get the little black kids to stop jumping on the bed? Put Velcro on the ceiling. How do you get them down? Tell the Mexican kids to piada.
Oh. I don't know what your problem is, but I bet it's hard to pronounce.
Why did so many black men get killed in Vietnam? When the generals would yell, "Get down," they would all start dancing.
Which sexual position produces the ugliest children? Ask your mother.
What do you call white people running down a hill?
What?
An avalanche.
My dad was a complicated man. He was a huge racist, my dad. But he still tried to be a good father, you know. Like, he would tell me that Santa Claus was black. That way when I found out he didn't exist, it would be that big a letdown.
We're going to hell. What do you call black people running down the hill?
What?
Jailbreak.
Kids in my neighbourhood were playing hide and go seek. And one of them ended in an abandoned refrigerator. It's all anybody talked about for weeks. I said, who cares? How many kids you know get to die a winner?
How did the Mexican girl get pregnant? Her teacher told her to do the essay.
My psychiatrist told me I was crazy. And I said I want a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly too.
Where do you send Jewish kids with attention deficit disorder?
What?
Concentration camp.
Oh. Ow.
Hitler would love that joke.
Yeah, damn. Every time someone calls me fat, I get so depressed I cut myself a piece of cake.
What do you call a Mexican with a rubber toe?
What?
Roberto.
Why do men name their penises? Because they don't like the idea of having a stranger make 90% of their decisions.
What do you call two Mexicans playing basketball?
What?
One on one.
Your mama is so mean, she has no standard deviation.
Alright. What do you call two black men in a red sleeping bag?
What?
A Kit Kat.
Whoa. Where did you buy your stupidity? Or it was given to you for free. You took an overdose.
A Mexican, a Cuban, and a Chinese guy are riding in a truck. Who's driving?
What?
Immigration.
Whoa. At least cunts are useful. Yours is not.
So rude. A guy believed that his wife is cheating on him, so he hired a private investigator. The cheapest he could find was a Chinese man. This was the Chinese PI's report about what he found. Most honourable sir, you leave house. I watch house. He come to house. I watch. He and she leave house. I follow. He and she go in hotel. I climb tree. I look in window. Kiss she. He strip she. She strip he. He play with she play with he.
What the fuck?
I play with me. I fall out of tree. I not see. No fee. Shang Li.
So as I was walking past the street, I saw this baby stuck in a hot car. Threw a rock at the window. Window was down. Ruined that baby's whole weekend.
You're fired.